the ego and penis size.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
You ready?
Yeah.
Dear
I'm ready.
Jared, I've been seeing a guy for a few weeks now that I like. He's a little bit arrogant about his penis size. What's the deal with this? It is big. Hey, I'm grateful. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't fit in a regular size condom. And the sex is very good. He's 30 and only had 3 partners before me. I was shocked, and I don't think I hid that so well. Is arrogance the other side of insecurity? How can I be sex? It is?
Continue.
How can I be sexy talking about it without him getting an ego, which I find annoying? Truly first world problems. What do we think?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. It definitely, I think that arrogance is the other side of insecurity for sure. I mean, people.
What does that mean? Because you agreed with it right away, and I'm not sure I get it. So you're overcompensating because you are insecure.
Right. I mean, why else would he? I don't know. I mean, I think it's like anything when. I don't know. Maybe it's all that other partners have talked about. So that's what the only thing he feels like he has a value too. I mean,
sure.
It's like if that, maybe he's worried that's, a main reason that people were attracted to him. I don't know.
See, what's interesting about this email is like there's 2 sides of it. And I do understand the first side is that he's got a big penis and he's a little bit arrogant about it. Okay. Yeah. Did that turn you off enough? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and then the second side of it is where she says, how can I be sexy talking about it without him getting an ego? I've had this happen to me, and I'm sure, I don't know if this happens to you I know the horrors of being a female comic are completely different than my horrors.
Right.
But I have run into the thing of like meeting a woman while I was single, and her response where she's like, you were kind of funny. And I'm like, okay, like it's kind of like a turn off to me because I'm like, just say nothing at all. Like this way that you're flirting with me doesn't really make me feel good. Like I don't want to. Right. I don't need. There's a thing where it's like where some people, the most insecure people, can't compliment anyone at all because they know that they would react badly to a compliment, so they can't give one out. So when I read that last sentence, where I say I don't want to give him an ego, like, okay, you're either unattracted to the ego that he's presented already, or because I don't think you can make the ego grow. Like if you're in bed with each other and you're saying like, I love your huge penis, like you should be able to say that because that feels good to say in the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not trying to defend him being an asshole because I know this is like kind of a tight wire walk because I just know
I feel like that would just is that like all that comes up during sex? That just seems like it would just kind of get old. You know what I mean? When are you going to be together 5 years later and still having to be like, oh, you're huge. You know what I mean? It's like that just it's more of like a trite problem in my head than anything. It's like, oh my gosh, it's just, can we role play something else? But
sure.
I don't know. The comment you made about the insecure people not being able to give compliments because they can't take them, I like that. I hadn't really thought about it like that before. That is insightful.
Like I've heard that before where it's like, I don't want to give you a big ego. And it's like, I came here with the ego. I came here with the ego I have. And
right.
So if this guy's ego, if you're not attracted to that, then you're not attracted to him. Like, I don't think you need to I don't think like taking away the penis compliments are going to make this guy less of a dickhead to you, is my thought.
Yeah. Is he arrogant outside of that, or is it just the dick thing? I mean, if it's outside of that, then maybe assess it in a different way. But yeah, why would you want to take away his big dick pride. I don't know.
Yeah, and also, what are you going to do? Tell him that you don't think it's that big? He knows it's big. You know it's big. It's just the reality of it. And it's like, there's a point where you go, maybe we're not the match. And it's not about like, well, I got to beware of these dick things. It's like, no. This might be that you don't like this person that much, and it comes out through his penis talk.
Yeah, it's funny because I assumed that he had the insecurity at the beginning, which, he might. But yeah, like thinking about it more and more, it's like maybe are you worried that you're going to build his ego up so big that he's going to find somebody else? Is that like the insecurity? Then you have to work on your own self-esteem in your own ways, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. My jury is still out on this one. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, I think it's a that's why I was saying it's like two emails. Like, it's a combination of both. Like, I think if you can't freely give someone a compliment without them making you feel miserable, you need to end it. And if you can't, if you can't freely give a compliment and they react nicely to it, but you still feel uncomfortable giving compliments, then maybe you have a problem.
Right.